Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about bending. Really simple stuff, man. I'm going to go metronome again, doing some rhythm stuff, but we're going to focus on bending, specifically bending on the 3-draw. So this is another extraordinarily huge foundation for playing real blues harmonica, traditional blues harmonica, bending on the 3-draw. It just allows you to change chords, hit notes over the chords of the 12-bar blues like I was talking about yesterday. A lot of those notes you want are found in the bent notes on the 2-draw and the 3-draw. So what I'm going to do, we're going to only use the 3-draw, the whole 3, breathing in. We're going to bend it a half step and we're going to bend it a whole step. So yesterday we talked about the 12-bar blues, the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. I was playing the 2-draw, the 4-blow, and the 4-draw. This time for the 1 chord, I'm going to play the 3-draw, no bend. When we go to the 4 chord, I'm going to play the 3-draw and I'm going to bend it a half step. So for the 4 chord, that is a C chord, 3-draw bent a half step, that is a B flat, that is the flat 7th of the key of C. So when we move to the 5 chord, and I'm showing you 5, I'm going to play the 3-draw bent a whole step. So that is an A, so that would be over the 5 chord in the key of G, which is a D chord, the A would be the 5th of the chord. So C harmonica, key of G, the 3-draw, the bending intonation as far as which note you're hitting, you can check it with a piano, if you have a piano. You just got to Google the notes of the piano. The notes on the 3-draw on the C harmonica, natural is a B, bent a half step is a B flat, bent a whole step is an A. So you can find those notes on Google or whatever if you have a piano or a keyboard, and you can find the pitches and make sure you're hitting the correct pitch. It's one thing to bend, it's another thing to control the 4 notes you can get out of the 3-draw. Metronome is at 60 beats per minute. C harmonica, second position. For the 1 chord, I'm playing the 3-draw no bend. 4 chord, I'm playing the 3-draw bent a half step. 5 chord, I'm playing the 3-draw bent a whole step. I'm going to do the same rhythm, the same pattern I was doing last night, and then we'll add the chords in after. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, I'm showing you that 5 chord at the end of the progression. That is the turnaround, and there is a small 5 chord. I'm hitting the 1 draw. That's the root note of the 5 chord. Like I said, the 3-draw bent a whole step was my 5th of the 5 chord. When I went back to the 5 chord for the turnaround, I hit the root note of the turnaround going. Pretty classic Chicago stuff, man. That can be a lot of fun to mess around with the turnaround, but let's just stick with that 1 draw for now. Let's add those chords in. So the same pattern I just played, stick in that rhythm exercise. Sticking those chords in where you can fit it in, pretty much in the same place as yesterday. Let's do it 60 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going from those chords to those bent notes, like in the 5-4-1 change when I'm playing. The chord and then to the bent note, that takes time, man. That's just a lot of practice, and make sure you're hitting the correct note. Use a piano. If you got an iPhone or an iPad, you can download many free apps, so just whatever, it's got like a 1-octave keyboard, and you can throw some headphones in and find those notes you need and practice your bends. If you ask me, what separates the men from the boys when it comes to blues harmonica, it really is bending intonation, man. Specifically on the 3-draw, the 2-draw, the 10-blow. That stuff is really the advanced level stuff to me, man. And it's one thing to be able to do the bends. Like, this is what I say. It's one thing to be able to bend. It's one thing to be able to hit the notes you want in the bend. It's another thing to be able to bend in context learning a tune, and it's another thing to be able to improvise using these bent notes and know which notes you need just by your ear. The 3-draw with bending, you can hit 3 more notes than if you can't bend. The 2-draw, you can hit 2 more notes than if you can't bend. That's 5 notes, man. There's 12 notes in a chromatic scale. 5 of those notes become available to you if you've mastered the bend, and that really makes a difference when you're changing over chords and you're trying to give the impression of a chord change to an oblivious listener. It's of utmost importance, and it's one of those foundational building blocks of blues harmonica. Absolutely worth working on.